Oh, it's recording. Let me turn that. Sorry, I forgot to put the recording on. Yeah, focus on Google Ads. You know, if you want to work together with me, let me know, and we can build some ads, just you and I, one-on-one. I was telling the guys earlier, my birthday's on Saturday, so I have a 20% discount on all my services, just to get to the club this weekend. So if you're interested in that, just let me know, and we'll take care of something together. Okay? I do one-on-one calls all the
Send me
time.
information on the cost factor so I can look it over, because I want to get it up and running.
Sure. Like
I ran the Medicare, but because we don't have enough buyers and everything, I'm shutting it down, because like I had 4 conversions yesterday, but only $44 because they're secondary buyers. So
how much did you spend?
I spent close to 80.
Yeah, so you didn't even break even there. That's tough.
No.
That's tough. But don't give up. Don't give up. You know,
No, I'm not going to give up. I've spent for February $1,000 and probably made 300.
Oh man, so that's tight right now. I would try a different offer. Like today, Carlos wanted me to focus on the health insurance. So that's what my focus will be today, specifically for this offer. And I'm going to show you guys. I'm just waiting for Carlos, because he's going to help us. Carlos or Clayton is going to help us build the ads. So while we're here, you know, it's already 12:40. I'd like to get started.
Sure.
And I want to show you guys exactly what I'm working on right now. Okay. So this is the website for health insurance, right? This is Carlos's number. They go through here, they fill out the form, and then they go to a thank you page where they can click the phone number. They also go into my email chains, and they get a constant communication, right? So now I can capture the lead and market to them on the back end and optimize that. Turn on my video. Okay. Yeah. So first thing I want to do is I want to show you guys. You know, have you guys already set up your website for health insurance?
No, I was asking Joe a couple of days ago, and it seemed like they weren't making really any. It was not a good, heated market right there. I guess you can make it depending on your advertisement, but nobody's really making any money on that, probably except Clayton.
Gotcha. On what? On health insurance?
Well, the auto
insurance. I mean, auto insurance is a good vertical. You just have to know where to start and how to build the ads, right? That's always what it is. And like we've been saying on this call since we started, marketing is all about trial and error. So you want to make sure that when you do build your ads, you start with a budget that's feasible and you do multiple tests to see what sticks. And then what you can do is you can start to optimize and scale after that point. This is the health insurance.
So you're reaching impressions 29.
No, right now I was running a light campaign just so that let's look at quality. Just so that I can season the Facebook page. Right? That was my main objective for this specific ad. Yeah, it's telling me I have ads about social issues and politics. That's weird. I don't have any ads like that. Right, so that's my main objective, is to first season the account, and then I'll use that to get traction on the back end. All right, so I want to take this time to answer whatever questions you guys might have. Just while we're here, right? What's on your minds? What are you thinking about? What are you guys running so far? I'd like to help you with that while we're here, okay?
So when you start off on the campaign, are you trying to get leads, or what is your?
Yeah, when I first build a website and I start a campaign, the first thing I want to do is get the page some traction, right? So what I'll do is I'll focus on getting page likes, just so that when I do run my ads and they see an ad, they can say like, oh, this page has X amount of likes. right? Like for this page now, Best Healthcare Now America, that's where I'm running my ads from. As you can see, it's got a couple likes here. If I can find it for you guys, it's somewhere here. 120 likes, right? So that gives some social validation. It helps prove that this is a real page, it's a real business, right? It's got the phone number here, it's got the website attached. You want to do that just as a basic premise, right? For one, you want to go with the Facebook algorithm, and two, you want to make sure that when you do run your ads, it has that social validation, right? 120 likes is not a lot, but it's more than a brand new page, brand new account, 0 likes, right? This is going to help. I don't know why my ad is rejected, but it's going to help provide that social validation for whoever is going through your ads. Okay.
What's the rejected?
I don't know. These are page likes. It's telling me I'm going against election policy and social issues, but there's nothing there. Unless they think affordable healthcare is political.
So the first part you showed us was your landing page, your web page for Best American.
Yeah. So the first thing I showed you guys was it's an ID verification I have to do. The first thing I did was show you guys my website. Right. This is my landing page for the business. It's got multiple pages here. The about page, everything. It's actually a pretty easy page. Access. The phone number is everywhere. A little bit of tips and stuff, and then get your free quote now. Takes you back to the form. When you fill this out and you click submit, goes to a thank you page that says thank you, you're pre-qualified. Call this number now to speak to an agent.
Well, Conrad, on the ones that are the ones provided by Unique, how do you edit those where you use those landing pages and put in your ringba number?
How do I do that on my page?
Well, let's say we use the landing pages that are provided by Unique in our system, but it has, how do you change over the phone numbers to personalize it? So
what you want to do is you want to log into the back end of your website, right? It's going to be your URL .whatever / WP-admin, and you're going to log in. It's going to open up the back end of your website, or your plugins are, your pages. What you want to do is go to the pages, and you're going to go to edit with Elementor. And then once you do that, you're going to have the ability to change phone numbers within the website. I'll show you how I did that now, just while it loads up. Right here is going to be the header tab. So you have to change this inside of the header settings, but you can go down here, get a free quote. This goes to the top. The phone number, you just click on the button for the phone number and you edit your number in the link tab right here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you just press enter and then you're good. Make sure that, like you put the text, what you want the people to see, and the coding in the back is just raw numbers and letters. It's supposed to have the TEL : and then the phone number right after without any spaces or parentheses or anything, so that it can trigger that on the cell phone. So when they click it, it says call now. So that can be done with the one that Carlos has provided as far as a. Yeah, absolutely. I believe the one that Carlos gives us has some coding in the back, so you have to just dig around. You'll find the temporary number, and that's where you'll change it to your number. All right. So guys, while we're here, Albert, we'll start with you. What kind of questions do you have today, man? I'm here to answer whatever you got.
Basically, well, like I said before, I'm in the mortgage side, and I think my biggest issue is, as far as mortgage, is two things. Monetizing the leads is something that I don't understand very well. And number two, my cost per lead is very high.
So cost per lead, what's your cost per lead right now?
It's about $20.
That's not that high.
Yeah,
that's not that high.
And that's
the average is
that's
like,
the lowest. That's the lowest it's been.
So that means it's going down. right? You want your campaign to optimize, right? Ideally, the optimal point would be $8 to $15, but you're not that off. You're not that off,
Okay.
right? So what you
Yeah,
could
but,
do is you could duplicate the campaign and test it a second time to see what it says.
Right. How many days? About 3, 4?
I would run it. What's your budget right now?
25 a day?
45 a day. Yeah, I'd give it
No,
$100 and see
No,
what it
25.
does.
25.
25 a day. Yeah, I'd spend $100 to see what it does.
Okay.
That's a good start. That's a good start. But if you're already getting leads at $20, what happens is at a $25 per day spend, your campaign will take longer to learn and optimize. So that's the only downside of a smaller budget, right? You spend $100 a day, your lead cost might start off at $50. You get 2 leads a day, then it goes down to 20, then it optimizes towards the 8 to 12 range, which is what you want to be at ideally, right?
Right.
And I'll show you guys something I did yesterday for Phil. Okay. What in the world, Facebook? I'm literally looking at the code on my phone. It's telling me it's wrong. 043199. Okay. All right. What in the world, Facebook? Let's try that again. So yeah, Albert, it's
Yeah.
confirmed. Okay.
Welcome.
Welcome to Facebook.
What else is new with them?
Let me just send it to review. How strange. All right. So Albert, continue. I was listening.
Yeah. So my like I said, I'm at 25 a day. My cost per lead for a few months was at 25. And
Okay.
it just started to get down to like 20, I would say in this month of February or maybe mid-January.
Gotcha.
But it was high for a long time. And I had spoke to Brian. He gave me a new image. And it just didn't get any better.
So you're not doing anything wrong. Can you see you're not doing anything wrong. You're doing everything right. Just keep testing it, right? Again, marketing is all about trial and error, right? So this is what I'm working on right now for the mortgage offer, right? First thing I want to do is I want to segment my leads. So this is inside of active campaign, right? It might look a little crazy, but this is the first thing that you want to do. You want to segment your leads into 3 different categories, right? Because one, you have your front end marketing. It gets plugged in, it goes straight to the sales team. So your leads are being worked automatically, right? And I've gone over this multiple times at the mastermind, right? What you want to do is you want to segment your leads strategically and present them multiple offers automatically, right? So as your leads are getting worked through the mortgage funnel, right? The mortgage guys are calling them up, Rock is calling them up. You want to give them a chance to also see other offers and affiliate offers. So what I ended up doing here was the lead comes in, right? They get an intro email. Welcome, thank you for signing up. And then it starts to segment the list based on what they choose. Your first question on the mortgage page is what kind of mortgage are you interested in, right? Is it a new purchase? Is it a refinance? Is it a reverse mortgage? And once I do that, I push them into 3-day campaigns automatically for a new purchase email, right? If you're getting a new purchase, this is a whole other lending company that I'm just selling the lead to, right? They're paying $40 a lead. So they go here, hey, one of our lenders says you're pre-qualified, give them some information so we can verify, right? And they go to that page, they give some information, you make a quick $40, right? This is not intended. It absolutely could cover your marketing budget. I've done it before, right? But the objective here is to provide liquidity and float so that you can sustain your marketing budget while you make some revenue. If you can cover half of your marketing budget, right, that gives you an extension on the amount of time before your first deal closes, right? So what I ended up doing was segmenting all of the leads here, right? Refinance, they're gonna get a three-day report. You're gonna get a 3-day email sequence. Reverse mortgage, they're gonna get a 3-day email sequence. All of these leads get segmented and they go to the offer that they're looking for, right? And then after that, guys, sorry if this is a little confusing. I literally learned how to use this last night. So the second thing would be it segments everybody with bad credit, right? If you have bad credit, you're not going to qualify for a mortgage regardless of what your business does, right? You have to have at least a 620 credit score to get it to even get contacted by the mortgage team. So what I do here is I promote them some bad credit offers, right? Subprime personal loan, Rock business funding. I push them into multiple campaigns that can help them get money, right? Credit repair. They're looking for a house, so they may need to repair their credit. That's another campaign that's running right there. It waits 4 days, and everybody who has less than 620 credit is going to go into this email sequence, right?
Hey, Cameron, I got a quick question. I don't mean to interrupt. When you send somebody for credit repair, business credit repair, on average, what would it take to, I guess, to fix their credit?
So on average, what do you mean, like as the cost?
No, not cost, the time length.
It takes them maybe, depending on how bad it is, could be
Right.
as quick as 6 weeks, could take as long as 6 months,
Wow, okay.
right? Because getting your credit repaired is more than just deleting the bad items, right?
Right.
Some people have bad
Yeah.
habits that continue to bring their credit down, even as bad items are getting removed. So if you don't make the conscious decision, like, hey, I'm gonna pay my bills on time and I'm going to be responsible with my credit, you can pay for credit repair and it goes nowhere.
Right.
And that's usually what happens. People who have really bad credit are looking for a quick fix, but in reality, the fix is more long-term and it has to be discipline-based and commitment-based.
Yeah, most of the time, people,
Yeah.
I used to do credit repair, and most of the time they just don't follow up on getting you the information that you need to work on.
Yeah, that's the first step, right? That's the first step. And I mean, the objective here is not to get their credit repaired. The objective of these email campaigns is to sell them to a lead buyer, right? So they're going to Lexington Law, they're going to ASAP Credit, they're going to 33 subprime personal loan funds, they're going to Zippy loans, right? They're going to debt consolidation because they already have the bad credit. So that decision already tells me what campaigns that they're going to qualify for, right? This is the good credit campaign. So what happens here is they're gonna get forwarded to Zippy loans, they're gonna get forwarded to Finance Factory, they're gonna get forwarded to Business Credit Builder, right? And then I just built that out into a 5-day sequence with varying emails. The objective here is to remove the manual aspect of marketing, right? If you already know what they qualify for, you can put those offers in front of them on an automatic basis. Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
How much have you worked with Rock?
I sent them 3,000 leads. It's been a little bit. I switched over to a different company. I switched over to Finance Factory for my good credit leads. And then all of the bad credit leads go to Rock. Right? So we've got multiple things here that we can do. And I just segmented the list as best as I could with the offers that I had, right? We're going to make this bigger and we're going to make it longer and we're going to make it more kind of like horizontal based so we can cover every aspect of those leads. The objective is for every lead to get at least 1 email a day. And you're going to start to see the results trickle in through your affiliate marketing. This is intended as a buffer so you can continue spending on your advertising, right? Because once your first mortgage deal comes in, you should be in profit. The only thing is it takes 6 to 8 weeks. The process is a little bit long. So imagine spending $50 a day for 8 weeks, right? And then your
Yeah.
first deal comes in. You wanna shorten that. You wanna create a buffer between how much you're spending and how much your first deal is going to be. So I do the automatic marketing in order to kind of offset that marketing cost, right? And of course, you can do like Phil does. He sells his leads right away. He sells his leads for credit repair right away. He sells his leads for business loans right away. He sells his leads for mortgages right away. So he's profitable without running any email campaigns and without even closing a mortgage deal. Everything else is pure bonuses.
Right.
And that's a very important factor to understand because that's a big part of the equation. Okay? You don't want to leave money on the table. You want to monetize as much as you possibly can. Sounds
Yeah,
good?
I think
You
that's
have any more
what
questions?
that's one of my issues, comrade.
What's up?
That's one of my issues, like monetizing, how to do it. You know, it's something. It's just not clear to me.
So first thing I would do is go to offervault.com.
What's that?
Offervault.com.
Okay, let me write that down. Offer.
The
All right.
second thing I would do is I would go on Google and start looking up self-employed mortgage lenders, right? And try to get in contact with a decision maker at that company and tell them, hey, I've got some non-qualified mortgage leads, right? That you could possibly work. They're all business owners and they're looking for an NQM loan. And then what you can do there is sell the leads directly to them. I know Phil's selling each lead for like 40, 50 bucks a piece. Right? For the
Yeah.
ones that qualify, of course.
For the ones that don't qualify.
No, for the ones that do qualify, he sells them for about 50 to 60 bucks a piece.
Oh, he
Right?
sells
And
right
the
away.
ones that don't qualify, right? The ones that do qualify pretty much pay for the market. Right? His
Right.
lead is at $8. He's making, he's got like maybe 1 in 5 are qualified. So he's already making a profit just by selling the qualified. Everybody else, let's say you're not qualified for a mortgage, but you have enough revenue and you're a business owner, you qualify for business loans. That lead gets sold for 20 bucks. So he's already making 2 out of 5 on his leads. He's already making $50 to $70, right? And to generate 5 leads, it costs him 40 to 50 bucks, right? So he's either breaking even or making a profit. But when you generate 100 leads a day, right, it starts to add up. Even if you make $1 profit on 100 leads a day, you're making 100 bucks. That's 3,000 a month.
Yeah, no, that's good money.
36,000 for the year, and you haven't closed the business loan, and you haven't closed the mortgage lead deal yet, and you haven't closed the business loan deal yet, right?
Yeah.
That's the logic I want to show you guys, just to understand, right? Whatever I'm doing here, that's just a bonus. This is going to be back-end revenue that just pops up. You log into your account, and holy shit, I got a couple bands in here. You get me? You can put your call numbers in here. If they have bad credit, you put your credit repair phone number from Carlos in here, right? You can also create health insurance campaigns in here. Self-employed health insurance is a big vertical right now. I have a student, his name is Dan Kraus, and he actually found a buyer who's buying his raw business loan leads for health insurance, and it's paying off his marketing. And he hasn't closed a business loan deal, right? He's already profitable because the second you close a business loan deal, you're in profit because everything is breaking even. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And Albert, I know we spoke at the Orlando Mastermind. We were supposed to do some one-on-ones, but I think we lost communication. So just hang tight, shoot me a text, and we'll work out something special so you and I can work together and figure this out and optimize those campaigns. And your
I think I have your number.
All right, I have your number. I'll shoot you a text. What we'll do is we'll get on a call. We'll get on a call around 3 or 4. I have a call right after this. So
today I can't today, comrade. Would it have to be tomorrow? I can't today. I'm sitting.
No problem. No problem. Albert Ramos, right?
Yeah, you got me in there, right?
No problem. So what I want you to do, just go to the chat, sbfunding. Oh, damn, that's the wrong website. sbfunding.us time and just schedule a quick call, and then we'll chat tomorrow, okay? Just jump on my calendar, and then we'll do that. Don't worry about the prices on there. I'm gonna give you that birthday special.
I got
Not the Vegas birthday special. The birthday special.
all right.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. If anything, we could always set up a time where I'm free, just in case I gotta work tomorrow.
No
But,
problem. Just let me know whatever works for you. All right.
Yeah, definitely. We'll talk it over. We'll set something up, man. I don't, I can
All right,
use your
sounds
help.
good. And I know your partners, your business partner is also part of it. So we'll do a three-way call where both of you can learn everything at the same time. Everything is recorded.
No, who's that? I don't have a partner.
You don't have a partner?
No, man. I'm by
You were there
myself.
with you're at the Orlando Mastermind with someone.
I just met those guys there.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So no problem.
I don't-
It'll just be me and you. Everything is recorded. You get to see everything. You get to keep everything, and then you get to
Yeah,
refer
yeah.
back
No,
to it,
you
okay?
know who I was hanging with at the Orlando Mastermind? I forgot his name. Wayne. I don't remember his name.
Wayne, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Wayne. I forgot his last name. Something
I think
Apple.
I haven't saved here.
Yeah, I was sitting
Wayne
down
Appleton.
and talking with him. There you go. Yes, I was sitting down and BS with him, and that's how we came across. We started talking. We exchanged
Oh,
numbers.
gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I'm here to help you guys, Max. You know, I've been doing this for 2 years, so I've gotten amazing results, and I just want to share my knowledge back with you guys to help you guys replicate that. You get me? I know some of you guys may have jobs. Some of you guys are doing other stuff, other businesses. You know, I just want to, I want you guys to know that this is real. You just might be 1 degree off of the result you're looking for. You might be 1 ad optimization away from the result you're looking for. You might
Yeah.
be just 1 step away from the goal that you've been trying to reach, right?
One
That's
turn
the
of the
whole purpose
doorknob,
of
right?
these trainings. That's the whole purpose of this Tuesday, Thursday call.
Cool, man. I appreciate that.
What would you suggest? Doing a plumbing on Google or doing medical insurance?
On Google, I would recommend doing plumbing, because if you're gonna do insurance, you're going to have to get an insurance license. If you already have one, then you should be good to go.
An insurance license just for lead generation?
Yes, sir. According to Google's policies, you do have to have a license to advertise.
Oh, on Google. I see what you said.
On Facebook, you don't need a license. Not yet. I'm sure they're heading that way. But as far as Google, you do need a license to run health insurance.
Right. Okay.
All right. Hey, Dustin, you've been quiet. What's going on? Hey, Dave, thanks for jumping in. Dustin, you there? Let's jump to I think your mic is muted. Let's jump to Spencer. What's going on, Spencer? What's going on with you today? You got anything you want to work on? Any challenges you have?
Oh yeah, I'm just, you know what? I'm hanging out here in the background and I'm building websites while we're talking.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So is this the new, hang on. Is this the new wacky CRM system that Phil's been talking about?
This is the new wacky CRM system that Phil's been talking about. And I learned it literally yesterday. I spent like 10 hours building this shit.
Nice.
And I had to talk to support. They sent me some images, and that's all I had to work with.
Yeah.
And I figured it out like that. And I built some campaigns.
All right. Well, that's cool.
But I like Active. You know, this is my first time using Active Campaign. You know, I usually use Aweber and Twilio.
Right.
I like Active Campaign because you can do text, you can do calls, and you can do emails all in the same platform, right? So I can go in here and I can shoot them a text, right?
Yeah.
I can go in here and send them a notification email. I can send them a text. I can send them a regular email. I can do conditions. I can contact. I can do everything based on their qualifications. It's just a little more visual for me than Aweber. So I like it. I'm a visual person, so when I can see how it flows,
Yeah.
I can figure it out.
Well, I like the workflow view like that. It's nice. So this is active campaign.
This is active campaign,
Okay.
right? So the first thing that happens when they sign up is they start to get segmented, right? Everybody gets the same welcome email. Thanks for signing up. Somebody will be
Yeah.
with you shortly. Everybody signs up. Thanks for signing up. We're going to be with you shortly. And then they get segmented based on their selections. If you look at your mortgage form, right, what type of mortgage are you interested in? New purchase, refinance, or reverse. So it segments those three main categories
Yeah.
into their own categories. And then, right, this is 1 day, 2 days, 3 days.
Yeah.
On the fourth day, they go into the automation sequence, another automation, a specific automation sequence, right? Whether they have
Right.
bad credit, good credit, whether they're a veteran, or
Yeah.
whether they're looking for investment property, right?
Yeah.
For the investment, everyone who tells me that they're interested in investment property on my mortgage website, they're gonna go and get my Novatech link
Right.
to sign up, right? That's a no-brainer. You're gonna get
Yeah.
4 days of emails, sign up to Novatech, passive income opportunity, right? The second step, I don't know what to give to the veterans yet. So I'm trying
Right.
to figure that out. I'm sure there are offers out there. I'm talking to Phil to see what the best option is, right? Good credit, they're gonna go into business loans and personal loans,
Right. Right.
right? Don't forget, this is 4 days after they've given us their information. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
4 days. So they've already gotten called. They've already gotten the information. They've already given their information to the mortgage team. If they haven't, then this is another opportunity for them to give their information to another mortgage lead buyer, right?
Right.
If they're not interested in a mortgage, this is a good chance to give them business loan opportunities, personal loan opportunities, business
Sure.
credit builder,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
Bad credit, you're not going to qualify for the mortgage. Thanks for filling out the form, but I got to put you somewhere. So I'm going to put you in subprime personal loans, credit repair, debt consolidation.
Right.
And this is no different from my Weber campaigns. It's just I built it here so I can learn how to use Active Campaign.
No, it makes sense. I like
Okay.
it. Yeah.
And we got Big Boss Clayton in the house, ready to drop some gold. What's going on, boss
Oh,
man?
here we go. Come on.
Going on. I don't know about how much gold I'm bringing to the table.
Hey, Clayton. So I spoke with Carlos yesterday. He gave me the green light on health insurance.
Yeah.
Do you want to take the time today, help me build the first campaign live so we can show these students how it's done?
On health insurance,
Yeah, on Obamacare.
Obamacare. Yeah. I can help you run through it.
Is that cool?
Yeah, you build it and I'll dictate.
All right, sounds good. So first thing I'm gonna do, we're gonna do a call campaign. So just click create, go into your right ad account, of course. Guys, before you do this, make sure you have your website built. Make sure you have your Facebook page built, right? Just so that Facebook doesn't give you any issues on the back end. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna choose lead generation. We're gonna go down, ACA, health insurance calls. And I've actually, Clayton, I've only ever built a campaign for self-employed health insurance. So if you could guide me through this, I would appreciate that greatly. Call as far as audience wise, create ad. We're gonna, do you have a video or are you using an image?
So when you're getting started, it's always going to be best to just use an image just to get started, because we don't want to be bogged down by, oh, I got to go create a video, right?
Gotcha.
And another thing that I've been testing with Facebook that works really well is using that image as your copy. So when you're scrolling through Facebook, what do you see? Images.
Yeah.
What don't you read? Or what do you read second? Whatever's
text.
above that image, right?
Yeah.
So whatever's above that image should essentially be your call to action, and whatever's in that image should be your whatever, however you're promoting that product, whatever it is that you're selling on Facebook.
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. So
Because they took away that limit, that 20% limit on text. So
Oh, nice.
the whole thing can be text. It doesn't even have to have a picture of anything.
Nice.
So
does it run 24/7?
ACA.
Yeah.
Let me check. Oops. I don't know if it'll run 24/7 because these are call centers.
So we'll have to create a rule, right?
Yeah.
What's your general age range for that?
Rule of thumb, usually people don't get insurance until they're 26 or older or 27 and older because they fall off their parents' insurance at 26 or
Okay.
26 is their last year of insurance coverage. But I always found that the best converting are usually going to be around that 32 to 55 range, 58 at the high end.
Okay.
That would be like the broadest range I would go. And then if you want to narrow it down even more, I'd say anywhere from 35 to 50 would be a really good
Yeah,
asset.
just to get
I
those.
would keep a broad one open though, just as a catch-all, and then you
Okay.
can really target down. And then when you're building these things, think generational, right? So you have generations within these age groups. So you have, the millennials, the Gen X or what, I don't even know all the names for all these friggin' things. So, but you have those age buckets, right? And every age bucket has, and I'm going to go back to this, I'm sure everyone's heard me say it, nostalgic things that happen in their generation, right? When they're growing up. So usually from the ages of 16 to 30 is really where people will find that nostalgic connection with something. So if you can make that nostalgic connection intertwined with health insurance, that's really what's going to pull. So like someone where like, I don't know, who remembers Stretch Armstrong? I mean, that was big when I was young. I had one.
I've never
I
heard
still
of it.
remember it to today. So something like that, to where you have a picture of Stretch Armstrong's arms being stretched out, and then you could like caption it with something like, don't let the health insurance companies stretch you for every penny you've got. Give us a call to find the lowest prices today. Something like that. So
Okay.
the image already is connecting, it's pulling, and it's talking with me. And then it's kind of funny, you're playing on that humor role a little bit, and you're linking with those people, and now you're what's the word? You're connecting with these people. You're not selling them something, right?
Gotcha.
So got to get away from like, oh, our health insurance can cover diabetes and this and that and this and that. And look how much all the same stuff our
Yeah.
insurance does with the same insurance that you've got. It's all the same stuff. But
Just
call us
focus
instead.
mainly on getting that attention.
Right. It's all about attention. It's all about how can I grab your attention for 2 seconds. With 2
Gotcha.
seconds, I've got 2 seconds to grab your attention and sell you on clicking my link, right?
Gotcha.
And that's where you're going to see like, yeah, your call ads will get a lot of traffic, but your landing pages will get more because you can pull them in with your ad, and then you can quickly educate, show your benefits, and then have that call to action.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Which we've already have that laid out with Medicare. So you would take that Medicare lander and you would just change it to match the ad that you just built in Facebook.
Okay. Gotcha. I mean, I'm probably gonna. Do you run strictly call ads?
I don't really. I will. So this is my workflow. If you guys want to take notes. Whenever I'm starting or testing something new in Facebook, it will be call only ad just so I can get something up and going. And while that's going and getting approved, I'm building out my other ad at that exact moment. So I throw together a call only ad within like 10 seconds, right? Just boom, 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 done. It's up and it's running and waiting to get approved. And then I go into, okay, now my next one's going to be my landing page one. And then I'm going to go
Gotcha.
create some videos. And then I'm going to go create some more creatives.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to really focus on my creatives and not my primary text. My primary text should be my call to action.
Gotcha. So I mean, for today, my goal was to show these guys, just the first step, right? Remember how
so
we
that'd
did
be call
Medicare?
only.
Yeah. So the call only. What would you put as the primary text? Just to start, right? Just to start generating some calls, get something ringing.
What are you going to do with that image? Is that the image you're using?
No, I'm gonna make an image with you guys on the call.
Okay.
I might have.
I would make the image first, and then I play my wording off my image. So I let my creativity flow with the image building. And then
Okay.
based on that, then that's when I'll go and write my headlines.
Okay.
Obviously different when you're talking about Google, but unless anybody on this call has a health insurance license and is G2 certified with Google, you're not running on Google anyways.
Yeah. So let's go and we'll create.
Google it, Google. So what's your age range, right? So let's talk about age range. Okay, so we'll actually, no, I take that back. We want to be generic because this is your broad range.
Yeah.
Something humorous usually is going to work. It's going to pull people.
Let's see. Oh, this is not Canva. So let's see.
Just use Google. Just Google.
Okay.
So like funny doctor photos or something. Right. Okay. So that, any of those things. So look at that guy with the pills, right? That's pretty funny.
Can we put that on Facebook though?
Hold on.
That might get rejected.
Because of the pills, huh? Yeah, true. Oh, right there. Oh, I like that one where he's yelling at the guy.
This one?
Yeah. Let me see if I can find you the actual. Because I already got like like looking at the.
Yeah, like that. I'll download this.
Yeah, you get that. That's a good video. Like, don't let health insurance smack you around, right? Perfect headline for that video.
Let me see if I can save this. Okay, so we're gonna go back here. We'll put this image as our creative. That could work. Right, and again, guys, like the main objective here is always trial and error, right? Don't over leverage, just go slow, go easy, and make sure that you're getting the calls that you're looking for, right? You want to get an engaging ad, you want to get something cool, like Clayton was saying, something cool, something funny, right? So that it attracts the attention.
Probably someone getting punched in the face is not gonna get approved, huh?
Picture don't.
Like the yelling one, I would do something like, it's not, you shouldn't be mad at or it's not your doctor's fault your health insurance is so high. Your health insurance costs are so high.
Yeah.
Even in reality, if we really want to get down to it, it is the greedy doctor's fault why our insurance is so high, because they prescribe everything under the sun and then they charge insurance 4 to 10 times more than what the procedure normally would cost at cash value. But
Yeah,
I digress.
I digress.
Conrad, under your primary text, fix the don't.
Yes, sir. Thank you for that. And then, of course, guys, this is the new generation. We've got to use emojis, right? So, do a little laughing face. We'll put a little angry face. And then, hey guys, when you guys do this, I'm just gonna go over the conversion tracking again with you guys while we're here, right? So you create your number, you go to platform integration, and then you add your number like this. So I have not set the integration for that account yet. So I'm gonna go on the left-hand side to integrations, platforms. I'm gonna add a platform integration. It's going to be Facebook ads. You click authorize. It takes you to a login for, I'm already logged in, so it just is automatically. right? Then you select your business manager. You select your ad account, right? Findhealthinsurance.us, and you create that integration. Then you go back into your campaign. You select your campaign, and you're going to go here to add an integration to the platform after you create your number, right? You click add integration, you select that phone number, you choose the integration that you just created. I should have named it. That's my fault. Don't forget to name it, guys. See how here I have it named specifically for the offer I'm running. So make sure you name that offer so you don't get confused, right? Choose option, create new. I'm going to name this Obamacare conversions. And Clayton, what should my conversion upload delay be, just so that we can get Facebook optimizing? Should it be 90 seconds?
Conversion upload delay,
Yeah,
just 5 minutes. Just keep it with the standard 5.
5.
You gotta type 5 though. That's just a placeholder.
Yeah, 5. Type that in. And then
Okay.
add. Okay, so that's the conversion tracking placement, guys, and you want to make sure you do that. I know people who run campaigns that are profitable without doing the conversion upload delay, but you're taking a big risk. You absolutely want to have that so your Ringbutt account can share data with your Facebook account and help you optimize your ads. Okay, once you do that, you're going to go into your business manager. Let me just find a way around that really quickly so I can get it for you guys. And you're going to verify that it was actually done and completed. So you're going to go to your business settings and you're going to verify your offline event set. And guys, stop me if you have any, oh, damn it. And stop me if you have any questions so that I can answer those for you guys, okay? Let me just finish this. I just did this verification literally 30 minutes ago. Code generator. Come on, Facebook. This is so weird. Has that ever happened to you, Clayton?
What?
Like I'm on the Authenticator app and it's just not recognizing it.
Are you on the Authenticator app for the right account?
Is there one for each account?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. How do I find that?
You would have downloaded the app, or you have to log into your Facebook from your phone and go into settings, code generator, and then it'll show you the code.
That's where I am right now. Right. So let's just make sure I did it correctly. All right, Facebook. This is really weird. 0, 4, 2, 6. Damn. So guys, I just got cut off at the knees. This is not cooperating.
click on the need another way to authenticate.
That's all it gives me.
That's all it gives you one.
That's all it gives me. Oh, it's saying it should send as a text. Okay, let me just go into my Facebook ads account. I'm sorry about that, guys. Just give me one moment while I try to figure this out.
It happens to everybody.
That's so weird. I'm babysitting for my parents for the week, so I want a different Wi-Fi account. I think we solved it here. So we're gonna go over to business settings. Come on, Facebook. All right, guys. So I know that I know for sure. I just want to show you guys how to verify it to make sure that it was done, but it's not letting me do the verification to show you that it was completed correctly. So I'm just going to continue with the ad. Everything else is working except for my business settings. So I'm going to continue building the ad with you guys just so we can finish this. And then, you know, on the next call, I'll show you. There are videos on my YouTube channel on doing it successfully. So you'll find that there. The most important was actually doing it through Ringba. It's automated through Facebook to just automatically show up. Okay. So just continuing with the campaign. We've got our image here. This is don't let your health insurance smack you around. Call us today to get the best prices for the best coverage. Is that good, Clayton? More or less?
Yeah, that sounds good. And then put I
Do I need a disclaimer?
well, I mean technically yes. But the disclaimer would be something like what's the disclaimer? Something like
No government affiliation.
no, I mean you could add that too just if you want to be safe, but you could say something like not all plans are available in all areas. You can put like policies and discounts are based on zip code. And you can put call us now to see if you qualify or something, and then put the phone number.
Okay, so guys, this is our first ad. Should I add multiple primary text? Is that important? Clayton, you there?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Should I add some
Add stuff to the video?
no, should I add some more primary texts?
No,
Daddy,
no. Remember, you want to just keep it. You want to keep it simple.
Daddy.
So for that, should I add a second image, like another ad, or just 111?
Just do 111 right now since you're just testing, and all your budget will go to that one ad.
Okay, gotcha. So I'm just, me personally, I have to wait until those other ads that I submitted. I had some ad set errors. So let me just find that for you guys. So I want to make sure that my other ads are approved first before I jump in. Because I got these two rejected. They're going through a review. Identity review, which is even weirder, but okay. So an easy way to do this, guys, is just kind of edit the ad a little bit and then resubmit it. These ads actually got rejected after I turned the campaign off, which is weird. So I'm gonna close this and then
What do you mean by when you say just do 111?
so one campaign, one ad set, one ad.
Okay.
Just like we built it. We had the one campaign made.
Right.
Do they qualify like social issues as healthcare? Yeah, right.
Yeah, it could be a social issue depending on the images and stuff. If you just what do those images look like?
They're just
What's
generic.
the ads?
It's a like campaign. So it's just this. Like and share the love you believe everyone should be entitled to.
Right,
affordable healthcare.
right there. I mean, you're that's a social issue. Everyone should be entitled to something.
Okay.
So you would say like a like campaign shouldn't be related to health insurance. It would be something like give us a like if needles make you uncomfortable. I don't know, something stupid like that.
Yeah, like something more generic, like this. If you believe good health leads to long life, like something just
Right, yeah, something like that. Or like this if you like cats, and then put a picture of a dog or something, you know?
I tried doing it like that, and then Facebook rejected it because they were saying I was farming for likes, apparently.
Yeah, of course that's what we're doing. That's what they want us to do.
So I'm gonna publish these again, give it a shot. It's gonna also go through the other campaigns as well. So let me just make sure I got everything. And then review and publish 6. Okay. So guys, that's the process of the first ad. That's pretty much it. You just build it out, you test it, 20 bucks a day. I'll probably run it for a week, see what it does. And then I'll let you guys know what kind of results we get. What kind of conversion are you seeing on your end with health insurance, Clayton?
It just varies, really.
Varies?
I'm not gonna throw a number out there
Okay.
because everyone's gonna stick to that number and think that's what their number should be.
Got it.
Health and it just know going into anything health insurance related or any of these high financial industries, like high risk financial industries, Medicare, health insurance, auto insurance, SSDI, mass tort, any of those type of things, your costs are going to be pretty high. And your campaign may take a few weeks to get profitable, depending on how you lay your ads out. So, I mean, it boils down to if your message is talking with the people that you're targeting. I mean, there's no other better way of putting it than that. The only other approach would be to team up with a local agency that needs leads and utilize their license and their likeness to run your own ads using their brand and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
I do that with pest control. I use the pest control brands alongside my own brand, just for what's the word I'm looking for? It's just for like authority, basically, right?
Gotcha.
Like people don't know who my brand is, right? I have a generic brand for pest control called the Pest Pros. So no one knows the Pest Bros. It sounds generic, right? But when I run the Pest Pros / Terminex, people are like, oh, okay, I know who Terminex is. This site must just be helping me get a hold of Terminex.
Gotcha.
So,
and you're running that on Google, right?
Google.
So I've been running it for like two weeks now, and it's not spending any money. So I'm just slowly
Yeah.
by 5% until
So
I
Rath
get
was having the same
traction.
issue. His wasn't spending money either. Are you just targeting the New York area, or do you have California too?
I'm targeting New York. I can show you. I'm targeting New York and California.
How relevant are your ads and your landing pages?
Um,
Because remember,
location?
Google is so hard up on relevancy right now. Like if you're not providing value for their search term, your ad will not be shown.
Okay, let me see. I picked pest control. US. Let's see
Just
what
no, it's just super tedious when you're building with Google now.
I mean, I don't blame them. You know, they are a service-based business and they help small businesses get more traction. So
Right.
I don't blame them. We just got
And
to
they've caught on
play
to
that
the
game.
yeah, they've caught on to the throw a site up overnight and run a whole bunch of money to it, scam some people. So that's the way that they look at lead generators now. It's just people who are a front for scammers on the back end.
Damn.
They
Oh,
feel that
shit.
they use us as a ploy to run their scam operations.
Yeah, instead of the actual business.
Right. So that's why with pest control, I get their license numbers and I put their license number on my landing page.
Okay, so this is my landing page for pest control.
You want to see one of my landing pages that I'm fixing up?
Yeah,
right now?
you sent us the rent to kill one, right? So send me the link and I'll log in and I'll get into it. But as far as my ads, I feel like they're just generic pest control ads. I don't know if I should get more specific. I'm getting impressions, so you know they're seeing them.
I put a link in the bio. See the link in my bio.
Allthepestpros.com.
Now I know this is gonna be the best landing page you guys have ever seen in your life. So just be prepared.
I saw it's a one-liner.
Called pestpros.com.
Dang.
The best. The best. Now, so that's a fallback page. Look at the chat. Look at your open chat. Zoom chat. There you go. Okay, so now that's a real page.
Gotcha.
Okay, you see how it's still the call the pest pros. So I use
Yeah.
call the pest pros as my matching service, like a home advisor, but all we do is pest control. I'm working on a front end page for that as well. I'm not sure why those things aren't loading. Refresh your page. See if I have an issue with my vectors. Scroll up. What's going on? So hover over the fleas and all that. Why are those images not showing?
Maybe you have to update your Elementor.
Oh, maybe. Because it's showing on mine.
Oh, I'm on Apple. I'm on a Mac also.
That's why. There you go. There you go. Can't do anything right.
Right, but guys, we want to make this as easy as for you guys as possible, right? What we're doing here is we're giving you the strategies and the tips and the techniques to go out there into the market and do your testing, do your, like this is exactly what I'm doing here. I have the ads built and I just go in and I increase the bids until I'm getting some sort of traction, right? I only have strictly call ads. I'm not running anything else on Google, right? So I want them to call me from Google. What I built on the pages was basically for like a verification if they decide to crawl my website, right? My account got suspended the first day, they unsuspended it and they activated all of my ads. So that's telling me one, maybe I went through the manual review and it got approved. So now I'm just taking it easy, taking it slow, taking it steady until I get the result that I'm looking for.
Right. So, and to touch on that, make sure I'm on. Okay, I'm not muted. To touch on that, I mean, you guys got to think of it, put yourself in the consumer's shoes, right? Okay. But put yourself in. So you got to put both hats on, which is kind of hard. You have to look at it as a marketer and you also have to look at it as a consumer. Like, what is it that if you, as Larry, if Larry's still on the phone,
No, you have
jumped off. All right. We'll say, like me, Clayton, like what if I'm looking for pest control services, what am I looking for? Right? Am I looking for pest control services that are organic and pet friendly? So if I'm looking for that and I go to this pest control page that I just showed you guys, there's going to be no conversion.
Gotcha.
And tell me why.
It's not relevant.
It's not relevant. I see nothing about eco-friendly. I see nothing, like there's nothing about protecting your pets. Like if I were going to target pet-friendly pest control companies as my keyword, then my landing page would have the cutest dogs and pets and children you've ever seen in your life, all playing together on the floor outside, all happy smiles, maybe two parents hugging each other while they watch their kid and their puppy play in the yard, so that's the kind of stuff that they want to talk and they want to see. They want to see images like that. They want to see text that says, why do we consider ourselves pet friendly? Because we only use these types of things, right?
Gotcha.
And how do I get that information? I call the company I'm running the ads for and I say, hey, do you offer pet friendly pest control solutions, right? And they'll say yes. I'm like, okay, great. What do you use? I want to include that in our marketing so that we can be transparent and we can educate the consumer for what it is that they're looking for. Because I could throw something up that says, hey, call us, the best pet friendly pest control service in town. Here's my phone number. Maybe here's an intake form, whatever. And if that's it might convert. But if somebody who really wants to sign up right now, if they go to our page and they see that, but then they scroll down a little bit further and now it talks about like what other people use and how deadly it is and how we come in and we use this product and how safe and secure it is,
Yeah.
right? That's what I would do for that. And that would be a whole landing page on its own. And then now I'm going to go talk about bed bugs, which is apparently a trending search term in Google in California. So I would build a page dedicated to bed bugs. I mean, I don't have to be like, get a degree in bed bugology, right?
Yeah.
I just need to know some key topics. And the best way to do it is Google how to get rid of bed bugs, why are bed bugs bad, and then see what the top things are that show up for when people search bed bugs. And there'll be an actual Q&A section on Google that lists all the common questions that are asked. So Google does all the research for you. You just need to know how to actually type that into Google.
Yeah.
And get that information back. See right there, scroll up, boom, right there. People also ask, so here's your frequently most asked questions, and here's the answer to those questions. You take the question, maybe reword it just a little bit or leave it the same, and then your answer, you want to reword your answer, spin it. You know, you can hire someone to spin these answers for you. You can use a tool like, it's not called Jarvis anymore because we're getting sued. What is it called now? Jeebus, or what do they call it? That conversion AI is what it originally was called.
Jasper is what they're calling it now.
Jasper. There you go. Jasper. I knew it was something like that. So you can use something like that to spin the answers just a little bit so you don't get hit with the same content on your page, and Google will
Gotcha.
knock you for that. But if you're answering these same questions that are showing up when you search bed bug pest control,
So this is
boom,
like
and then-
SEO.
and yeah, this is SEO, but Google is,
I didn't understand.
I'm not talking to you, Google. I'm talking about Google. Google doesn't want you to throw up fly-by-night sites anymore. They just don't. I mean, you're going to see people throwing those up, and that's fine if you want to get speed to market is one thing. But you should always be improving your SEO. You should always be improving your page load speed. You should be revamping your page so it's not the same all the time. Maybe switch some images out,
Gotcha.
things like that. And you can always have control. So you can always duplicate your campaign or duplicate your ad, but send it to a different landing page that's the same, but has some different images and maybe some different colors, or maybe some different
Gotcha.
text, more text, less text.
Just to test though. I mean, as far as the testing goes, what do you recommend? Do you recommend going generic?
You're always testing. Your
Always
testing never
testing.
stops. I hate when people say, oh, it's just for testing. Yeah, it's just for testing in the beginning to make sure if it's a profitable campaign. If it's profitable, then you
Then you
continue to
optimize.
test even more.
Yeah.
Right. So our job as media buyers is to be testing the market, to see what the market is responding to see what the market is talking about. You can't get stagnant. And that's why it's so hard for a lot of people when they come in this industry, because they want to run 4, 5, 6, 7 verticals when they have no idea how to even run one of the ones that they're running.
Yeah.
Right. Like people like me, people like Carlos, people, you know, some of the other guys that we run multiple campaigns is because we've already ran those campaigns. We already know what we need to do. We know where to look. We know how to put these things together. We can do it in our sleep. But when you're just getting started, you need to understand that like you need to walk before you can run, and you really need to crawl before you can walk.
Yeah.
So running full speed at 7 different verticals because you're testing to see which one's going to be profitable is just madness. And you're just causing yourself more work and more headache. And what you need to be doing is focusing on one industry. It might not be the sexiest industry. It might not be the industry that you want to be in. But if it's something that you can actually tell yourself to calm down, hey, stop. If it's something that you can calm down, like tell yourself, okay, I'm going to focus on this. I'm going to put it together, you know, like appliance repair or pest control or ACA or Medicare, whatever it is, become a semi-expert. You know, don't become an expert in it, because you're not going to be selling pest control. I mean, you are, but you're not going to be running a pest control company. But you still need to know about the industry.
Yeah, just some general knowledge so you can build good ads, you can build good landing pages, good
Yeah.
websites. Yeah.
Don't be afraid to call business owners and ask them. Be like, hey, I want to test out a pest control offer in, Tucson, Arizona, right? And you find a pest control company in that state and city, and you say, hey, I'm going to run some pest control. Would you be willing to take these phone calls? I'm not going to charge you. I just need a test.
Gotcha.
So you can test a small area, right? Find a city with 200,000 to 500,000 people in it and test your marketing on that group. And if it works in that group, then you can expand it outwards. You don't always have to start with a nationwide or statewide or regional wide campaign. It can be a small local campaign to get your feet wet, to feel comfortable, to not spend $1,000 in 2 days testing.
Yeah.
You can spend $500 and saturate a city because no one else is really spending that much money, depending on the market you're in. If you're in law, then yeah, you're going to be spending a couple $1,000 just to saturate that one area.
Yeah.
So that kind of tells you when you understand it at that level. Please stop. When you understand it at the local level, it's easier to see it at the national level.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Sorry for my big old long rant, but
No, it makes sense. Like you're on the call, like you're here for a reason. You're here to drop knowledge. We're all here to learn. You get me? So I really appreciate that input. That's definitely a good input.
But yeah. So anyways, speed to market, keep it relevant, always learn, always test, and you will eventually find
Something that works.
something that's going to work for you and that you're going to enjoy doing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we enjoy making money. You get me? So like for me, I'll go in, I'll test. Like for Google, it's not really spending any money yet. So I'm just slowly increasing my bids until I get something. I just want to see the generic ads work before I even jump into building a specific campaign for bed bugs or specific campaign for cockroaches or specific campaign for
So what you
bees
might
or
want to do,
termites.
is take your locations and cut it down. Only target a few cities, or
Okay.
maybe one city in New York and one city in California.
Let me see
Right.
what the impressions. Yeah, all of my
Yeah, I was
impressions
looking.
came from California.
You have some
Oh, wow.
Nevada stuff in there too.
Not a lot, but
I mean, I was just in the pest control trends this morning, and California is trending upwards right now because of the weather that's going on over here. We're
Gotcha.
like in spring already, early summer. So pest control is on the rise, but there's also other states that are snowing that are still looking for exterminators and stuff. So remember, oh, and then that's another thing I'll tell you right now that I kind of stumbled upon. The word exterminator is searched more than pest control.
gotcha.
So I would create ad buckets based on exterminators and based on my pest control. And then I would have ad buckets based on my spider campaigns, my bed bug campaign, my scorpion campaigns, my ant campaigns. Because each one of those pages, you can have the one generic page, but if you get super relevant, Google's going to love you. And it's really not about what everyone else is doing. It's about what Google wants you to do, right? And
Gotcha.
Google wants you to be relevant.
Gotcha.
The more relevant you are, the more traction you're going to get. And if for you, you just need to narrow it down and then just put all your budget into one area.
Gotcha. Okay. I appreciate that. That's good insight. I'm gonna work on just like maybe these top 10 California areas and then see what
So
sticks.
you have the list, right?
Yeah.
I would say if you're going to do California, do Sacramento area. So you can do a radius on Sacramento,
Okay.
which is California's capital, right? And and that's where our California buyer is based out of, is Sacramento. So he has more trucks up there. So
Okay.
if you start really putting your budget into that area, then you should get some traction.
Okay. Gotcha. I'll work on those tonight and then I'll let you know how it turns out.
Okay.
All right. We just got Carlos on the call. Spencer, I know I'm a little bit late for our one-on-one, but I just want to give Carlos a few minutes so that we can get some knowledge from him today.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. You're good. Yeah.
What's going on, big dog? Thanks for coming in, Carlos.
I appreciate it, buddy. I was listening to Clayton and you, and he's on money with everything he said. Not much that I can add there, other than always be testing, right? And remember, like if you're new to this, or if you're new to any campaigns, your first one is definitely gonna fail. So, and that's what we're going to teach you how to become better on your second one and your third and so on. So, and I remember when I first ran a campaign and it was horrible. And then you start getting better and better and better. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
and look, I want you to look at performance marketing, and especially as pay-per-call as a sport, as a, you know,
Like a
you as a
competition.
media buyer are an athlete, and the marketing is the sport. So if you're not practicing every day to become a better athlete, you're not going to be able to compete in the game, you know?
And we're your coaches and trainers, and we can tell you what to do, but it's you guys who need to put in the work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to take the action. You got to at least give it a shot. You got to try. You know, you have to don't try to fail, but, you know, at least try to succeed. You're going to fail along the way, and then you're going to
Yeah.
get the result that you're looking for. But it
Yeah.
is trial and error.
Yeah, like I just had all my campaigns that I uploaded to TikTok. All of them got denied right away.
Damn.
Yeah, and they're saying that it's too sexual. I got to knock it down a notch.
That's because you put the link to your OnlyFans, bro.
No, I just put some models, but they're a little too sexual. So good things that I have other videos here that are not that,
Gotcha. What are you running on TikTok right now? You're running the
I
help?
can't tell you.
Oh, you can't tell me.
Top secret information.
Top
I
secret
can tell
information.
you one thing though, it has to do with insurance.
That's it.
I'm fucking with you, bro. It's auto insurance. I'm running auto insurance.
I feel you. I feel you. And have you seen, I know you're gonna figure it out on TikTok. So
I just told you my ads they got shut down, so I couldn't even get it running.
yeah,
But I
know
don't
you'll
care.
figure it out.
Listen, bro, I don't need proof. I've done this a million times. I don't need proof to know that this works. I know it's, I just need the opportunity right now. Like for example, right now, every single buyer is hitting us up about Obamacare, ACA, Affordable Care Act.
Yeah.
Right now, everybody's running that, right? Because comes the end of next month, the Medicare budget are going to dry it up, all right? And if you're selling Medicare, you're also selling health insurance as well, right? And probably some, term insurance as well. So there's going to be a shift there to health insurance for like another month or so. And then I started to see today early signs that the pest control buyers are back. And that's because March is around the corner, right?
Gotcha.
So it will be a good idea to start working on pest control campaigns, especially if you plan to go nationwide, which we have nationwide coverage with like Terminix and Orkin. So if you plan to go more like, local base or even statewide, then go for it.
Yeah.
I personally wouldn't run it
So the number that we have, can I
Mhm.
run that nationwide? Because I know if I run it nationwide, Google will spend my budget.
Oh, yeah, of course, but don't do it. Let me confirm the hours yet, because I want to make sure, because the call center is not 24/7 anymore. I think it's 7 a.m. to 12 a.m., which is kind of like 24/7. But let me just confirm that, and then you should be good to go. Yeah, you can run it nationwide. It's not a problem.
No problem. Like my goal today was to drop some value for, the students in the course. So I'm happy that you came in. I'm happy that Clayton came in. I just want to give everyone a different perspective on pay-per-call and lead generation, right? I want to show them the different opportunities that we have in the industry. So many different things that you can run. Like Clayton said, don't just jump in and run 7 different offers. but be willing to fail, be willing to test, and be willing to learn so you can find what works and then just scale that up.
Yeah, you shouldn't run multiple offers when you're beginning because you don't have the skill set yet to be able to multitask at that level.
Yeah.
So that would be like a chef, preparing like 10 dishes at the same time. Has to be an experienced chef,
Yeah,
If
absolutely.
not, it's gonna come out like a whole freaking mess,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Just concentrate making that cheeseburger perfect. And once you got it, down packed, then you can move on to something else.
Yeah, move on to the fries, move on to the sub, move on to the meatball sandwich, the Italian sub.
Exactly. And you just start with whatever it is. It does, and your offer doesn't have to be like Clayton said, it doesn't have to be sexy, I started running water damage, and that is like the least sexy offer there is out there.
Yeah,
Water damage.
I'm helping Bobby with his water damage campaigns.
Exactly. So
here, and it's
Yes.
not sexy, but it works and it runs. You get me? Right now we're just optimizing, so I'm sure it's gonna start to convert eventually.
yeah, so that's why you just got to find an offer that makes sense for you and that you can scale it. So, those will be like nationwide stuff and products or services that are sold preferably over the phone. And there's no need to dispatch anybody to go to your house, because when that happens, then you're limited by geo coverage. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're doing plumbing and you live like in Little Rock, Arkansas, I don't have a plumber out there, you're screwed. But if you need insurance from Little Rock, Arkansas, I can have somebody in Wyoming answer the call and sell you the insurance,
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely. So guys, I appreciate your input. I have another call with Spencer. He's on the call with us here. He's just listening. But
Okay.
I want to take some time to give him that one-on-one. So I'm going to close the call. You guys will see this on my YouTube channel. I'll upload it.
Oh, you're putting this on YouTube, bro?
Yes, sir.
I gotta get paid. I gotta send you a contract.
I gotta get paid.
Yeah, hell yeah. If you put it in YouTube, I gotta get paid. All right.
Let's run
I need
this.
some of that too.
Hey, Clayton, let's send him what is it
An
called?
invoice. I'll invoice them.
No, let's send him a agreement that whatever he makes from YouTube, we want half.
We get 80%. We get 80%.
I mean, I'm down, bro. I don't care. I'm not greedy. I like to share. Let's run this shit up, because I know we can do a lot with you. I know we can help a lot of people. So I'm not
Yeah,
opposed.
of course, bro. Let's do it. I'm just messing with you. All right, let me keep on running this campaign. You guys take care.
No problem, guys.
I'll see you at
for
3
jumping
p.m.
on,
in the
Carlos.
coaching call.
Thank you for jumping on, Carlos. Thank you for jumping on.
Hey,
I'll
anytime.
see you on
All right,
that
guys.
coaching call.
I see you guys.
All right, Spencer, I'll send you your link right now. Okay.
All right, cool. I'll see you in a few.
Again, guys, just as a reminder, inside the link, you can join my YouTube channel. It's Opus One Marketing and Business Strategy. And then if you ever want to schedule any time with me one-on-one, I'm running a special, 20% off. It's my birthday on Saturday. It's my birthday special. So you go to sbfunding.us/time or just shoot me a text at 305-609-4929, and I'll be able to work whatever and help you guys out on a one-on-one basis, okay? Have a safe day, guys.
You too. Thank you.